I guess we are like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, I know it's been so long, I'm going live after a year, I guess, but I have something to share. Well, you might already know, like I've been working with the startup. Okay, and that's old news now. After working there for almost 3 years, I left. I thought it's time to move on. So I recently joined this company called, okay, let's not take the company name. The purpose of this video is to say that I left my job at this new company. So I joined them as a front-end engineer, but things were not going well. It was not aligning with what I want. Uh, yeah, I left my job, and this video is about this video is about to share what I'm going through, how am I feeling at this point of time. Well, yeah, I'm in a process of job hunt right now. Well, I'm getting interview calls, but problem is the next company, right? I don't want to do the same mistake which I did. Like I hopped in, I joined this company too early and realized later like it was not a right fit. So I just try to avoid this same mistake which I did. But these HRs, right? These people are like, I'm sorry if if any HR is watching this, right? You're trying to match the every checklist, which is not possible most of the time. And please don't try to lowball anyone, if especially if they don't have a job. I mean, like if they're in the process of job hunt. So coming back to why I left. Okay, you might be wondering like why did I leave this job? Well, it was good. Like pay was really good. It was a high-paying job, but it's not about pay anymore. It's about the company culture and uh, especially I'm a kind of guy who loves hustling. I don't deny that. But right, in longer run, it's not sustainable. So if you remember, before quitting my first job, right, I wrote a blog post. Or let me share my screen so that you'll get a context. Mm, Maybe this is around I don't know when, maybe December, I guess. The hustle culture. Okay, so I just explained like what is hustle culture and do you really want to hustle? Well, to give you a quick glimpse, yes, you need to hustle. Like in your early career, right, when you're starting out, it's good. If you spend a lot of time on the problem statement which you're working, or just to get yourself established, you need to hustle at one point of your life, but not always. I don't recommend. I mean, I'm in favor of hustle culture, but hustle culture should come within yourself. I mean, like, you have to choose that. It should not be forceful. So I'm against this toxic hustle culture. Just to make clear, toxic hustle culture and the hustle culture which your by your own, by your self-interest. That's completely different thing. And I just had a retrospect in my after joining my new company. I just had a retrospect, and like in next 5 years, I like where do I want to be? It was not aligning, so I just left. So in this post, I mentioned like instead of hustling, is time to start living. So in my new company, right, it was getting too toxic. I should not mention too toxic, but I was in a similar situation. I was doing something which was not impacting anything. I was just getting paid, but it was not creating any impact. So I thought, why to waste my time anymore? So I just left. Well, right now I'm in a job hunt process, and I started preparing interviews. Man, this interview preparation is like most. Man, it's energy draining process. I have to admit that I'm not enjoying this phase, but right, like, man, I love learning, but not for the sake of interviews. And these interviews are tied around your memory. Or I don't like doing lead code or anything. I love project-based learning and development, but hmm, with little bit of problem solving skills and development, I think that should be good enough. But the way interviews are structured, at least in India, is like pretty broken. They judged purely based on DSA. That's wrong. You can't judge a person by his uh, ability to solve lead code problems. That's very wrong. So what I did is like I have created a Notion list, and I'm just keeping track of what I have learned. And this list is so exhaustive. So I'm just updating like on that particular day what I'm doing. So this purpose of this video is just to share like what I'm going through and how am I feeling right now. Well, yeah, when I watch this video after 4 to 5 years, it will be good, right? Like, I'm going through a tough time right now, but this is the phase, and this is not gonna stay forever. So, Kaushik, if you're watching this after 4 to 5 years, brace yourself, man. You didn't give up. So, be proud of man. You left a high-paying job for the yeah. You stood against your values. So, well, I have few doubts. Like, is it a right call? And this was severely affecting my mental health, and I was spending like 14 hours a day, and including weekends. So it's not sustainable, man. So that's the reason. Mm, well, I know this is too dramatic, but just to share. Okay, I guess that is it, man. I'm running out of words. I don't know how to put it together. Maybe I'll do another stream like after a month. Hmm. Yeah, that's all, folks. Thanks for